Oh, that's AT&T's active harassment of the man who's been telling you to check your family's lifelines for over a decade. And has yet to get that first call. Certify your mail as well. And yes, when you go home from work and you see your kids, do it for them. Make that video right then and there of you trying to call me. 424-229-4140. I hope to have these fives telling you the contact information, even my email now. Check and post in 5 in front of generals, any officers, any executives of AT&T, including Randall Stevenson, the CEO. When else will my family's lifeline not be allowed to work? What are you doing about that? Are you involved? Are you incompetent with this man asking for 93 checks for over a decade and not getting one? Post. Here AT&T conducting harassment techniques against a man in a wheelchair. 9/11 Flight 93 check and post in 5 with all of their executives, especially Randall Stevenson. Ask him how long America's security has been compromised by his active participation in those kind of political, religious, and business military style harassment. Ask him, post. That's your child's lifeline. You need to find out what the hell Randall's doing. What the hell the generals are doing too. We pay both of their salaries. Document them being traitors to America. Post. The parish priest told the bishop told the archbishop, the archbishop told the Pope, and the priest went to Vatican City. He said, I could tell Colonel South was holding something back in confession. And I asked him about it, and he said, he got nervous. He said, no, there's nothing. I gotta leave. Got up, left, and that's when I noticed a few letters where he had been sitting that weren't his. And yes, the general, mine, John Milton Brady. Yes, the general makes a new announcement. Catholics in the military can't go to confession. I'm Milton. That's my skyline cloud imagery. Got a nice cloud, got a nice skyline. Maybe you look good in the hat. And you'd like that photo as a nice contact image. Try to call me, 424-229-4140. See the devil stealing your call, stealing your image. Then come see me in person. Tear down the devil's wall and get you a nice contact image. You can tell me what you think about my plans to build Jesus' Immaculate House as well. But you gotta do it in person. Do that. How do you reach the world? With truth? When dangerous folks are committing treason, hijacking America's lifelines, stealing our mail. The Domino Network. Get your stuff out there on video. Oh, even paper. So this is photo paper, my graphic card. Get your stuff out there and let the domino effect carry it worldwide. That's how you get truth. To a world desperate for change, millennia in the making. I am Milton, son of a carpenter and Mary. Dad a carpenter, worked on skyscrapers. Mom Mary Ann I'm the son of a carpenter, Mary. I get to tell parables. And I also do a little graphic art. Make that video of your stolen call to me. 424-229-4140. Now 1911 Flight 93 checking over a decade of asking. That's a lot of censorship affecting our lifelines that needs to stop. Come see me in person, 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard, apartment 409, Los Angeles, California, 90065. The way around censorship. I am Melton, graphic artist. Pick me for your imagery needs. Try to call me 424-229-4140. Then come see me in person. What do you want? Your car? Your flower? Favorite flower? Your friends? Has a nice contact image, or it can say whatever you want. But you're gonna have to come see the guy with the halo. The guy with the changing eyes, girl in a new set. That is the son of Carpenter and Marianne. Yes, that Carpenter worked on skyscrapers, Mom Marianne. I'm the son of Carpenter Mary. I get to tell parables. I get to do genetic carpentry. Slowly but surely changing my eyes from dark brown to blue. Come tell me what you think about that in person, because, yeah, the devil steals your calls. Here is Siren, 911, Flight 93, check-in, post-in 5. Make that video of America's Hijack Lifelines and call up AT&T, especially if you're one of their 150 million subscribers, meaning you pay them money to provide your family with a lifeline. And I'll show you the 5 I'm working on. Every time you hear that backup noise, decibel law breaking fleet of Spectrum, that's AT&T. Work in progress here, but yes. Ask them why they're hijacking your call to me, Melton. 424-229-4140. Randall, Stevenson, and other executives. And when else your phone won't be allowed to work? Why they're conducting harassment techniques against the man in a wheelchair. Get your reaction. Post. Be the reporter. John Melton Brady, and Flickr is still not backing up my photos and videos like they charged me good money to do. I'm Melton. My livelihood's hijacked with that phone number right there, and Flickr is an active part in that. You ask every member of Flickr, why aren't you doing your job? Why are you committing fraud? When else will my family's lifeline not be working other than when I'm trying to call John Melton Brady? What's your part in that Flickr? Get their response and post. We the people must be the reporter. They're not doing their jobs. Yeah, this is an annoying phone ringing. It's in a hangar in the desert somewhere. Colonel South has dropped by to drop off some mail. I hear they bury them out in the desert some way, or dispose of them out there. Anyway, there's this funny looking guy. He might be Chinese, I don't know. Real big eyes, no nose, sitting on a table, and he puts his arms up, his little spindly arms, exasperated at that phone ringing again and again, and he closes up his chest, and he goes over to the phone, picks it up, and says, no, there's no Melton here. My 4140 folder video from yesterday, the 6th, disappeared. Right off this phone. A lot of that's been going on lately. Make that video of you asking Randall Stephenson, CEO of AT&T, which is conducting harassment techniques through Spectrum, one of their companies, why your call records are disappearing. When you try to call Milton, 424-229-4140, you have Randall Stephenson's phone gate, AT&T's phone gate, on video, and those altering phone records of your call to me. Stealing mail too. There's a mail truck. They are conducting efforts. Maybe they're planning to overthrow the government. Who knows what they're doing, but they are hijacking your lifelines and altering phone records covered up. So get AT&T and any general you might be able to find in the phone book on video, asking them, are you involved or are you incompetent regarding that? Check and post in 5. Harassment techniques, methods for AT&T. Call up Randall Stephenson and ask him why your phone is not allowed to work if you're one of the 150 million who use AT&T. You have a right to know. That's your lifeline to the firemen, police, paramedics. Why are they using the money you're paying them for to conduct harassment techniques against a man in a wheelchair? Post. ChristComplex1@gmail.com, the YouTube with that, where I'm putting my dailies, because I'm uploading a series from February and January 2019. Yeah, I'll put it on youtube.com/DNFD series later. We were at a press conference, and Randall says, I want to assure you, we here at AT&T do not just hijack America's lifelines for no reason. It's for political, business, and religious censorship reasons. And as far as who decides whose lifelines are hijacked, that's the general right here. And the general steps up as Randall runs for the door, and a reporter asks, how long has Randall been missing both arms? And the general says, how should I know that? Yes, Tommy the no-arm Chinese fella. It's like you asking me how long America's security has been compromised by easily documented censorship. That's not my job. Hear a siren. 911, Flight 93, check and post in 5. Check your family's lifeline. I'm Melton, John Melton Brady. I've been asking you to do that all over America for over a decade now, and I've yet to get the first call. No certified mail about those 93 checks either. That's with a whole lot of imagery and videos. So call up that general or any officer in the military and ask him, what do you know about this? If they don't know what a 9/11 Flight 93 check is, they're involved or they're incompetent. And yes, if they're involved, they're being traitors. The same for AT&T's officers. Their top. Ask him, why can't I reach this man when else will my phone not be allowed to work? Why are you compromising America's security? In both cases, generals and AT&T. Randall Stephenson is the CEO of AT&T. Why are you compromising America's security? By actively taking part in America's hijacked lifelines, and with him on speakerphone or any of those on speakerphone. You try to call me, 424-229-4140. Those hijacking your calls to me are worried enough about getting caught for their treasonous crimes that they alter phone records covered up. Get that on video. You dial the number, whatever boring thing you get. It's AT&T's and Trump's phone gate. You have to excuse the small thumbnails. Extra large doesn't work anymore. Those on hand making documentaries of their high-tech toys, others are making documentaries, altering the abilities of this computer. Remember to make that video of your hijack call to me. My new favorite, very documentable, is their character, AT&T's, as well as their part in their 150 million subscribers trying to call me, 424-229-4140, and having America's lifelines hijacked right in front of them. Part of Trump's, Hussein's, and AT&T's, and throw in a general or two. If all of the above don't know what a 9/11 Flight 93 check is, after I've been asking for over a decade in the business that they are in, they are involved or they are incompetent. And yes, they're involved. That's being a traitor to their country. Get it on video. Remember to ask AT&T's Randall Stevenson what his active part in America's hijacked lifelines are. In both his case and all generals, all officers of the military. If they don't know about me, John Melton Brady, asking for 9/11 Flight 93 checks with all kinds of imagery, like the big fives here. If they don't know, AT&T owns Spectrum. That's them conducting harassment techniques right there. They can turn that stuff off very easily. If they don't know, after a decade's worth of imagery and asking for 93 checks, they're involved or they're incompetent. Get that on video in both cases, General and AT&T. I'm Milton, son of a carpenter, Mary. Daddy carpenter, worked on skyscrapers. Mom, Mary Ann. I'm the son of a carpenter, Mary. I get to tell parables, and that's my eye. I got two of them. Now, this is some of my wordier graphic art. Not sure how well you can see it. It's not working when you press that to focus. But if you can, check it out. And come see me in person. Because the devil steals your calls. 424-229-4140. See me in person. Look for me wearing a hat and glasses outside. On my way to get some food across the street this morning. And talk to me in person. Tell me what you think about my plans to build Jesus' immaculate house. Tell me what you think of any of my graphic art. But you gotta do that in person. The devil steals your calls. I always thank Dad for my good looks. I'm Milton, son of a carpenter and Mary. Daddy carpenter, worked on skyscrapers. Mom, Mary Ann. I'm the son of a carpenter, Mary. I get to tell videos of truth. I get to tell you how to reach the world with truth. I do that. Make that video only you can make. Could be a funny video. You only have to tell that joke perfectly once. Just get it on video. And yes, that works for the serious stuff too. What you believe in, put it on video. Put it out there for the world to see. domino effect will carry it worldwide. And yes, I am growing a new pair of eyes. Apparently it needs a whole lot of, the eyes need a whole lot of blood sugar to grow. 272. So, I'm doing that genetic carpentry with a whole lot of sugar. You know what's going on with that? Come see me in person. Tell me what I need to do to speed that process up. And Dad, send a track to blonde and near blonde girls so I can do your work here. Oh, anybody, come see me. Girls, beards are no longer required to be a disciple. Long hair and dresses are still in style.